Sharpe family, what's going on? It's your boy here is Mellow D, Mellow, Jalil, Drippy, whatever you want to call me. And we are back with another episode of Ima Shut Up podcast. This is episode 26. I hope everyone's having a good day out there. If you're not having a good day, go do something to make sure that you have a good day, because who's in charge of your happiness? You are. What's going on out there, everybody? Hope your mental spirits is high. Hope everything's going well for you. Welcome to our Deuce McAllister episode. Yes, episode 26. Or Le'Veon Bell, too. Or Kyle Korver. You can stick with the Kyle Korver one. He was a known shooter. But I just want to say, aha, to you fucking 49ers fans. Ha 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 ha. That's what I want to say to you niggas. Damn. Y'all becoming y'all the Bills of the 90s. 3 Super Bowls in the what was it? Since what? 3 Super Bowls in like the past 10 years, and y'all lost all 3 of them. I mean, it's not as worse as the Bills. They lost 4 straight in the 90s. But yeah, I'll get into the Super Bowl, my little Super Bowl recap and shit later. I had my first run in like with pod ops, guys. I got some pod ops now. I think this shit is so funny. Some 40-year-old bald lowly comedian. This nigga's name is like Blue Moonly Can, and his friend, I don't know, another weirdo ass nigga. But all this shit stemmed from my dogs that can say nigga clip. Like, shit's crazy, right? This nigga comes on my clip, tagging another one of his friends, saying that I stole his friend's set, right? Now, let me preface this by saying these niggas are they're 40, right? And okay, they're 40. That 40 is not like a crazy old age, but they're 40 years old, and they're from, damn, I got the burps. And they're from California, right? Collectively, these niggas have under 3,500 followers with both of them, right? So, this nigga's like, oh yeah, you stole my boy's whole set, and then tagged him. And then I'm like, what are you talking about? What? So then he comes in like, oh yeah, he did, but my punches were better, like my punchlines. I'm like, what? Who are you niggas? I'm like, I don't know you niggas at all. Didn't steal your set. I came up with this with my dad, but I'm sure your set is cute though, right? Fucking, because again, these niggas are from California, right? I'm in Philadelphia posting shit. My shit reached them. I've never known these niggas existed, right? So yeah. So the one dude, so I'm ready, like, I don't know, when I got time to spare and I'm just kind of like sitting around chilling, smoking and shit, I will type back some, petty shit to say to you to keep the conversation going, just because like I don't be giving a fuck and I'll be laughing at the shit anyway. But right, so the dude comes back, the friend that was tagged, he comes back and is like, oh, it's not that real, it's not that deep, it's like, it's not that unique of a talking point, and I like the way you did yours, right? So right then and there, I'm like, all right, this dude's he's not on no like crazy corny shit, so it's like it's no smoke here, right? Then the other dude, he comes back because I called his friend set cute. He starts going off, dude, you're corny. I know your page is all bots and you're boosting your reels and all this other stuff. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're 40 years old. Why are you acting like this? What the fuck is your problem, bro? Are you okay? I'm like, yo, I will send you proof, because the ironic part about it is like, I literally just turned my I'ma Shut Up Instagram into like professional creator mode, right? To the point where I can boost my reels, because before I wasn't. I was just like, whatever, it's just a little personal page and see how it goes. And I got some really good numbers, right? He's like, nah, I know that shit's fake. Da, 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 da. I'm like, bro, I will send you proof right now to show you that this shit isn't fake. Like, I don't. I know it must be crazy to see somebody jump in a field kind of that you've been in for years and completely surpass you. I know that shit must really hurt. It has to be like some hate in your heart there, right? So we going back and forth about all the same dumb shit, right? So because I said that I came up with the shit in a conversation with my dad, he's like, "Oh, you don't even write your own jokes. You don't do any of that. You're stealing it from your dad." I'm like, "Bro, yes, me and my father have funny conversations. I'm sorry you don't have a dad to relate. Just shooting in the dark." But I fucking cashed that bitch. I cashed that bitch, bro. Because this nigga don't have a dad. He was like, it don't matter if I don't have a dad. That doesn't matter. I struck a nerve there. I should have screenshotted this shit, but I deleted it because it was like this nigga, he was going forever. And I'm like, all right, I don't want all this shit on my page anymore. So he fucking but I cashed that bitch with from that shot in the dark, like that was a corner three. Fucking like that episode of Family Guy with Peter and in Cleveland playing the video game. Corner three. Like I cashed that bitch. Because I like I said, I did not know these niggas from anybody. These niggas could walk by me right now and I probably still wouldn't know them. But yeah, nigga didn't have no dad, and he 40 years old and balding. Like, bro, just like when I say balding, like his hairline was receding bad, bro. I'm like, just cut that shit. What the fuck is you doing? So yeah, basically that wound up being my whole line of jokes because I didn't really feel like getting serious. Um, I just kept telling him that he was bald. He don't got no dad, and then yeah, he started to try to come for my like me and my family and all this other stuff. So then, right, nigga told me he had a kid. I go, I found a picture of his kid. I'm like, yes, I love to see this. Be the change that you want to see. Be the father that you didn't have. He gonna inbox me like, hey, don't comment on my kids' photos. This is your final warning or your only warning. I'm like, nigga, sending a warning from California is fucking crazy. Are you like? Are you okay? Are you are you all right? What the fuck? You're sending a warning from over 3,000 miles away. What the fuck are you gonna do? Nothing. Get the fuck out of my face, you weirdo dweeb ass nigga. You're 40 years old acting like this on the internet. So then I told him, I'm like, no. Now I'm fucking revving the gas, bitch. No, now I hope your fucking son don't grow up like you stupid fuck. You're dumb. You're you're a cornball. You're a dweeb. Look at how you're acting. You got fucking skateboard emojis in your bio, and you're 40. Like, what the fuck? This shit was weird. So then his fucking his weirdo ass friend tries to like tag in, right? This nigga like his page is 5150 airsoft. Nigga tags himself in, and then like he starts going. These niggas was hell bent on saying that I stole their friend's joke, right? Cause like what the fuck are you talking about? That like and sidebar, I got that shit. I got my dogs that can say nigga shit from a conversation from my dad. That like yes, it's a talking point on the internet. And a few weeks ago, probably, I seen one that was like dogs that can't say nigga, right? So I'm like, oh, this is funny. Let me do dogs that can. And so that was my whole thought process. That was my little note that I wrote down. Dogs that can say nigga. So then I go and I have a conversation with my dad, and the conversation starts. I ask him, does he think his dog could say nigga? Because my dad, he has like, I think it's like a beagle or like a retreat. I don't know. He got like, it's not a typical black person dog, right? So I was asking him, I'm like, do you think he can say nigga? Because I'm like, yeah, my dogs can say nigga. But then I went into the whole little spiel about I think Ice might be a white man, and my dog might be Storm might be Dominican, whatever. Me and my dad started laughing, but then we start coming up with dogs that can say nigga. So I'm like Pitbull, Rottweiler, and then like just coming up with the little shit, right? So that's how I came up with my topic. Put it up. That's what it was, right? Didn't think anything of it, but yeah. So them two dweebs. Dweeb is really like my word that I'm bringing back from like the early 2000s. You fucking dweeb. That shit just hits. You was a fucking dweeb, bro. You a dweeb. Fucking dweeb. But yeah, so these dweeb ass niggas, the 5150 airsoft nigga, he decides to tag himself in, and he starts calling me Amy Schumer Jr., right? And I'm like, are you all right, bro? I'm like, all right, whatever. So basically, he starts trying to come at me. I'm coming back at him. Then like his whole page is nothing but airsoft guns, right? And it's like that's cool, whatever. I used to be hype. I used to like airsoft guns when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure most boys did. Whatever. But this nigga is like 40 years old with a full page dedicated to airsoft guns. Not one picture of himself on this fucking page or anything, right? So I'm like, bro, you are hype as shit and you're hype as shit with a children's hobby. Like you have this whole page dedicated to a children's hobby, and that's cool. I like children's stuff too. Like I watch wrestling and shit still. I still watch cartoons here and there. But to have a whole page dedicated to that shit, bro, that's weird. And honestly, you giving me Predator vibes from it. So once I hit that, I guess struck a nerve. So he was like, oh, so then he starts calling me like gay and all this other stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm a polyamorous married man. I'm the furthest thing from gay. But sure, say whatever you want to say. Then he starts talking about Angela's Gap. I'm like, bro, you insult like a 12-year-old. What the fuck is wrong? Y'all are 40 years old acting like this. I'm like, you're a fucking weirdo. You're like, you are acting like a fucking predator. This is all predator shit. You're a weird predator guy, right? So then once I called him a predator or whatever, now I struck a nerve. This nigga decides to start going on my stuff and commenting how's Jersey this time of year. And I'm like, it's great, bitch. Come visit, right? So I guess he didn't like that response. So then he tries to dox me. Yes, I've been doxed. I am officially a part of the dox group. This nigga goes to try to post my longitude and latitude coordinates in the Instagram comments, right? And I'm like, oh great, yes, please come and visit me and make sure you bring all your toys too, so I can show you some real ones. This nigga goes, I scared him there, I guess, because then he's like, oh, you're threatening me now? I'm like, stupid game. I'm like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I'll see you when you get to Jersey. Bro, 2 minutes later, all the fucking comments was deleted. Oh, man. So, yeah. I had my first interaction with Pod Ops, Blue Moonly Ken, and 5150 Airsoft. It's up for you niggas. And I don't really even give a fuck. It's just funny to me. It's like, bro, y'all niggas is 40 years old acting like that. Get it together. Y'all should have been like your other friend and was just like, realize like, yeah, it's really not that unique of a topic. Like, I like how you did it though. And that just could have been it. But you niggas are weird. You're weird. 40-year-old bald ass nigga. Another 40-year-old nigga with no pictures of your face, just toy guns. I don't know. That shit was weird though. You niggas is weird. And if I ever see you niggas in person, I probably won't even know who the fuck you are because that's how much I don't care. But yeah, I just had to tell y'all that because I've told both of you, I'm like, oh, tune in so y'all can see me talk about y'all for the first few minutes or whatever in my next episode because you niggas are weird. But yeah, nextly, my boy Shannon Sharpe, he been the hottest thing smoking in 2024 so far, you know. Um Apparently, him and Mike Epps is beefing, bro. Him and Mike Epps got some type of weird beef, and because Mike Epps went, Mike Epps had a comedy show, and he started talking shit about Shannon. Right now, he was calling Shannon gay and saying that he was looking like Shannon was staring at Cat Williams' balls and he wanted to jump on him. He called the nigga Medea. Like, he was just going right, and he said that Shannon Sharpe hit him up and told him, uh, like asked him to come on his show, right? Right. Now, Shannon Sharpe, he addressed this shit on Nightcap, right? I was listening to that shit this morning. He started going off, and he was basically just like, he was telling Mike Epps, bro, keep my fucking name out your mouth. And yeah, bro, like he was like, I will fucking post our DMs. Like, stop lying on me, bro. And keep that same fucking energy when you see me, basically. That's basically what he was saying, right? But a lot more irate and emotional, and it was just intense about it, right? Because Shannon big as shit. He's like fucking 250, like 3% body fat. That nigga's huge. Like, yeah. Basically told Mike Epps he gonna see him when he see him type shit, right? And to keep that same energy. So then Mike Epps responded and basically confirmed that, like, yeah, I DM'd you first to come on the show, but it was only because somebody said something about me on the show, or you was trying to get somebody to talk about me on the show, right? That's what he said. He was like, I didn't call you gay. But Shannon also said, he was like, listen, I don't give a fuck about people calling me gay or saying that I only deal with white women and because it's like, yeah, that's weird. Like, Shannon got black kids. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, he said his grandpa always told him to never chase a lie or something, right? But he was like, when you start lying on my name, now we have a problem, because you know that I didn't hit you up about this shit. I know I didn't hit you up about this shit, and I will post the DMs. So that was that. So Mike Epps was like, in response to Shannon Sharpe saying, keep that same energy and shit. He basically told this man that he was going to shoot him. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Mike Epps? You was not shooting Shannon Sharpe. How the fuck did you think that was going to really happen? Because it wasn't. You not shooting Shannon Sharpe, bro. And I really don't think Shannon Sharpe is going to beat you up, because it's like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all got too much money to be acting this dumb. But Shannon Sharpe is not one I would want to have problems with. That is a big ass nigga, bro. I probably wouldn't want to have problems with Mike Epps neither, though, because Mike Epps can be funny and he could probably roast the shit out of you. But I don't know. I just think y'all niggas need to chill. I actually know, yeah. I did see. I seen Shannon. He tweeted that they hashed it out or whatever, and they're gonna have a man to man talk in Indiana at the All Star Weekend, because that's Mike Epps' hometown, and he said the All Star Weekend coming to my hometown, so I'll see you. So yeah, I don't know. I think get him on the show, Shannon. After y'all have your little man to man talk, I guess no, you don't really gotta get him on the show, cause bro, I never really thought I would see Mike Epps being a clout chaser. Like, you, Mike Epps, what are you doing? Fucking first we seen it with the Cat Williams shit. He tried to say that Cat Williams' jacket was fake, and then the internet quickly proved that. Like, nah, this nigga's lying. And then he had to come out and say, like, yeah, all right, I lied. I just wanted to be included in all the shit. Why he say nothing about me? I got a comedy special happening right now. I need to sell tickets or some shit he said, right? And now again, he's inserting himself in the fucking in more Shannon Sharpe shit. Like, bro, just stop. You Mike Epps. You don't got to do all these tactics, in my opinion. But nextly, I wanted to talk about this real quick. They have a polyamorous reality dating show out now. and it's called Couple to Thruple. I think it's on like Prime or Peacock, but I'm gonna be watching that shit, bro. Like I'm intrigued there because it's like, yo, mine, our lifestyle, me and Angela's lifestyle is becoming the norm. Like that shit is actually really crazy to see. Like I want to see how it's done, and I really hope that it's done in like a not your typical reality show way, or not. Let's say not the Zeus reality show way. Like I don't know, I don't know, but I'm definitely interested in it, and that's probably a show that I'm going to be like giving y'all a little synopsis of because like yeah, that's really me and Angela's lifestyle, or Angela's and I's lifestyle. That don't sound right. Me and Angela's sound better than Angela's and I's. I don't know, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. And like I said, it's just really wild to think that polyamory is becoming like more of a norm. So much so that they're making a fucking reality show out of it. Like that shit is crazy. Excuse me. I remember when I used to say thruple and shit on social media like years ago. People be like, what is a thruple? I'm like, first of all, I'm like, how the fuck do you not get what it is? It's context clues. A couple is two. So a thruple would be three. A three-way couple. Wow. But yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm happy that it's becoming more of a normal thing. And I like it's weird. America is weird because it's like we're progressive in some things. Let's not say a lot. America is progressive in some things, right? But then they're totally regressive in a lot of other shit. So it's like, I don't know. I guess it's the give and take that you have to deal with being in America. But nextly, I got some Uber stories for y'all. I was working over the weekend, and yeah, man, Uber stories, they're great. They're they, people are just funny, yo. I don't know. So my first little Uber story I got with older black lady named Nancy, right? I had to argue with this lady respectfully though. I was calling her ma'am and shit. Um, I wasn't being rude, but yeah, this lady Nancy, yo, she swore she knew more about Uber than me. And I'm like, ma'am, I've been doing Uber for 3 years. I'm sure I know the rules and regulations more than you do. I mean, that would be a given. So we start talking, and the quote unquote argument, or the fake argument, let's say the disagreement, because we really didn't argue. Like, so the disagreement comes when she's like, yeah, some of these drivers, they don't go to the right spot where I'm at on the map. And I had to tell her, I'm like, ma'am, that's not really the driver's fault. That kind of falls on the passenger, because when you order a ride, you have the option to move, like you put in your address, and then you have the option to move the location and set the location to where you want them to come pick you up. If you live in an apartment complex, or you're at a store of a big what's them joints called, like a strip mall or something, and you just put the default address for the strip mall or the default address for the apartment complex, it's going to take us to the front of the building or the front of the location, right? It's going to take us right there. Even when people do that at hospitals, like they'll just say that they at Temple Hospital, but they don't specify that they in the, I don't know, the Pullman Center or the emergency center, the cardiology center, or the main entrance. Like they don't specify, they just put default. And then they expect you to then ride around the entire location looking for them. Like, and I'm trying to explain to her, I'm like, ma'am, Once you can move that around to specify your location, and we have to drive to the specified location on our end. Because if we don't, when we get there, and the clock starts running because you're starting to get paid for your wait time fee, you won't receive that money because you're not in the specified location. And now just think, if I drive to you and you 3-4 minutes away from the actual specified location, and I'm sitting there waiting for you, now I'm now not collecting my wait time fee, and you can have me waiting over here for however long you want me to wait. And however long I just waited, if I decide to wait there, I will not get paid for that. How do you think that's fair? Oh no, that's not right. That's not right. You're not telling me the truth. I'm like, no, ma'am, I am. I am. I use this. I use Uber when I go out of town. I do the exact same thing that I just told you that you can do to make, like, I don't, I'm not, there's nothing to lie to you about. We need to get paid. The whole option, the whole thing of doing Uber is so you can move continuously, so you can continuously make your money. When we go to a spot that's not specified on the map and we're sitting there waiting for you, we are not getting paid. It's just as simple as that. So I guess she thought I was lying to her. She was like, I don't think that's right. That's not right. I'm like, no, ma'am. She was like, why wouldn't you have to come to where we're located at? She was like, Uber, that's what Uber and Lyft told me. I'm like, no, they didn't. They would not tell you, the passenger, that, and tell us, the drivers, to go to the specific location or the specified location. That would not happen. That is completely oxymoronic. They would not tell you that the drivers are supposed to drive to where you are and not the specified location, and then tell the drivers to drive to the specified location, not wherever the person is. I'm like, you think Uber just wants us out here arguing with each other? But long story less long, she still didn't believe me, and I two-starred that old lady because I'm like, this lady, she's stubborn as hell. I'm like, ma'am, I've been doing this for 3 years. I'm sure that I know more about it than you, and I'm trying to fully explain it to you so you can understand it, so you won't get mad at any other drivers, or because she told me, she was like, yeah, drivers be canceling on me because I might be down in the apartment complex and I didn't come up to the front of the apartment complex, and they just left. I'm like, yeah, because they waited at their specific location and you took over 7 minutes to get there, so they left. It's as simple as that. I don't know. The entitlement on these Uber passengers be crazy sometimes. But another one, this was a wild weekend in Uber, bro. Well, not really me, because I didn't really do anything. It was just like shit that I seen. But I seen the ending of a hit and run. I was in like Northern Liberties, I think. Bro, this nigga, he hit this girl off her bike. Like, he smacked this bitch off her bike. And like, I see her fucking moving the bike off, kind of fucked up, and like picking up a shoe. And then I just see this nigga just peel wheels. I'm like, dog. Like, lucky. And there was like 3 or 4 people out there that watched it and witnessed it. So they're like, I guess they, trying to make sure she was okay. And, trying to see if they got the license plate and everything. But the person who did the hit and run was stupid as shit, bro. Bro, okay, so look. Y'all know in Philly, it's a bunch of one-ways and stop signs. So I guess the biker was going this way and the car was coming this way. But the fucking car, as the biker was going past, the car just blew past the stop, like blew through the stop sign. I'm sorry, pulled the mic away, but the car pulled past the stop sign. He like blew past the stop sign. I'm guessing he was texting or something, because he wasn't driving like super fast, but he was driving fast enough to where He smacked this bitch, and her shoe went flying off the fucking like bike and everything. And I'm like, holy shit! But like I said, this nigga was dumb, right? So he peels off, right, fast as shit down a one way street. This nigga makes one turn and parks up. I'm like, you stupid Nick! Like they're gonna catch you. They're going to catch you. You speed, bro. He sped down maybe 3 blocks, made a left turn, and parked. I'm like, bro, you're gonna get caught. I'm like, you're gonna get caught. That was stupid. If you already fled the scene, so you already got the hit and run. Why the fuck would you make yourself that accessible to them? You, bro, when I tell you, he literally drove like in the blocks. I'm talking about 3 stop signs worth. He sped through the fucking stop signs, hit a left, and then I seen the motherfucker parking up his car, getting out of the car. Because I had to go that way. Like, I watched the hit and run, and then I had to go that way that the hit and run happened. Like, the car that he was speeding through. And I looked out my window, and I'm like, this has got to be the dumbest nigga in the world. That is some dumb shit. So, yeah. If y'all see something on the news about somebody getting caught for a hit and run or something, it was probably that nigga. It happened in Northern Liberties. That shit was crazy. And last but not least, for my little Uber stories, this is just like a little synopsis of a ride that I had with this dude named Don. He was cool as shit. He was a hood nigga from Philly. Like, but he was like more of the not the shiesty type of hood nigga. Like one of the hood niggas that's like trying to do better for themselves. Like he was a mechanic, shit like that. But yeah, bro, it's just so funny how like impressed hood niggas be with Teslas. Like it's funny, bro. This nigga got like first he comes out to the car. He can't open the door at first because I don't know, like some people just get kind of fucked up trying to open a Tesla door, especially the Model 3. It's very easy. Open like this. You open it on, you put your thumb up and your pinky up, push in with your thumb, pull out with your pinky. It's kind of like the hang 10 or the gnarly grab. That's what you do. It's very simple. It's not hard. But like I guess looking at it and you so used to the same type of door handles all the time that it could fuck you up, right? So he's sitting there trying to push it, and like he's like, I rolled the window down. He tried to put his hands in the window. I'm like, nah, bro, just push and pull. You push and pull. Showed him the little motion, right? He was like, oh shit, bro, this shit tough as hell, bro. My fault, bro. I'm fried up. You know, I couldn't even open the fucking door. You know, that shit crazy. So I'm like, yeah, bro. He's like, it's all cool. I say this shit all day. I help people with the door all day. He's like, yeah, bro. I feel dumb as shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I really couldn't open the door, right? And then he get on the phone. He on the phone with his boy. Well, he was already on the phone with his boy. So he started talking to him, and then he started like looking around on the car. He look at the screen, he like, damn, bro, that screen big as shit, my boy. That shit came with the car? I'm like, yeah, bro, that's kind of like the dash. Like you know, like the shit that be behind the wheel, it's all in the screen. Everything's in the dash. Nah, bro, that shit tough, bro. That shit tough as hell, bro. Nah, bro. Yo. Can I take a pic real quick? Can I take a picture of this shit real quick? Let me show my boy. He was like, nah, you know what? My fat, yo, let me ask first. You mind if I do that? I don't want to seem like I'm dick eating or nothing. You feel me? I'm like, nah, bro, you're good. I don't do what you do. So then he takes the picture and I guess sends the picture to his bull and then is explaining the picture to his friend, right? He like, nah, bro, you gotta look. You see, like, bro, it's like when he driving on the street, the streets is moving with us, bro. The fucking whatever cars is on the side of us, it come up on the screen, bro. Like when he switched lanes, the lanes turn blue. Like, bro, this car tough as shit, bro. Then he looks up, he was like, oh damn, and you got the whole glass roof. This shit fire, cuz. I'm like, bro, thank you, just trying to like not, I don't know, not hype him up more, but just like know that, like, acknowledge, thank you, I appreciate it. Like, nah, bro, I know this shit expensive as shit, bro. I know this shit like 100 racks easy. I'm like, nah. I mean, this model is not. This model that I have, a Model 3, they're not. They're really not that expensive for real. You can find them like cheaper than BMWs, cheaper than Benzes and shit like that, like regular little C-class Benzes and shit, right? He like, you know what, bro? You know what? You just put me on, bro. I'm about to look into these shits. These shits nice, bro. Pulling up in a Tessie and then laugh. So yeah. Needless to say, that was like a funny little fun story or fun little ride. He was cool. Like I said, he was just a cool, like a hood nigga that was getting that has his life together and trying to do better for himself, right? But yeah, so I ended up dropping him off at the fucking at some club, and he going as he getting out. I'm guessing he liked my car. He liked our conversation. He was, bro, this nigga invited me out to the club with him and his bro. He was like, yo, bro, like, if you single, bro, you can come out to the club. Me and my boy, we got all bitches in there, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, I appreciate it, but I'm married. He was like, I respect it. I respect it. All right. You have a good night. So shout out to that nigga Don, bro. He was cool as shit. He was cool. That nigga was cool. That nigga was cool, bro. Shout out to you, Don. Cool ass nigga for real. Nextly, right? Off the Uber stories. I gotta get real with y'all, right? I gotta get real with y'all. Y'all are gonna lie and say that this Kanye album was some fire, some smoke, whatever. And it's not. It's not. Out of 16 songs, 4 of them bitches is good. 7 are mid. Like, I'll let them play if they came on, or if somebody around me was playing them. Like, I wouldn't be like, yo, go turn this shit off. I let it play, vibe out, whatever. But I'm not searching for them, and I did not download them into my library. So, and the other 5 are just bad. The other 5 are just bad, bro. And I actually hate saying this, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it like a lot of you motherfuckers will. Kanye is better than this, bro. This was not it. I'm sorry. I know, niggas was waiting for this for a while. This album was not it. I know people be like, Kanye, he don't like when people say, I'm not the old Kanye or whatever. Oh, excuse me. I got the burps a little bit. There go another one. Excuse me. But nah, bro. This was not it. It was not it. And I'm standing on it. Like, the 4 songs that I did like, though, like I said, there were 4 that I did fuck with. Well, technically 5, because I like it, but I probably won't download it because it's like, yeah. But the song with North on there, that I love it here, we gonna take over a year for another year. It's your bestie. I think that song is like, it's all right. It's, you know what? It's good for a child, I guess. It's it was better than it was I'm really comparing children's music right now. But it was better than Don't Talk to My Man Like That. My man. I don't know. What you think? Which one do you think was better? Kanye's North's daughter. I mean, Kanye's daughter North with the "It's Your Bestie, Miss Westy," or Adonis with "Don't Talk to My Man Like That. I like it when you like it, my man." Oh man, but yeah, I do like that song, but I didn't download it. I'm not gonna lie. But the 4 ones that I do like is "Do It," "Paperwork," "Fuck Something," and "Vultures." The fact that out of a 16 track album, I like a quarter of that shit, and I downloaded a quarter of that shit from Kanye is crazy to me. Sorry. I grew up, I think I told you I grew up on Jay-Z and R. Kelly. You know, the lineage from Jay-Z, Kanye is right the fuck there. So, yes. Yeah. That's just uh-uh. Maybe if I hear him in a different setting, but just me chilling, smoking a blunt, listening to him was not hitting for me, bro. They wasn't doing it. And nextly, I guess we can get into my Super Bowl recap. Real quick, the Chiefs won 25-22. I fell asleep in the second half. Wasn't the most exciting Super Bowl in the first two quarters. And the first few drives of the third quarter, they went like 3 and out. And I was trying to hang on. But I couldn't. But I will say this. It solidified. I think that Super Bowl solidified two things for me. We are witnessing the next, we're witnessing the next greatest of all time quarterback, from like Brady to Mahomes. And when I say that, bro, Mahomes is fucking him, bro. He's him. There is going to be another quarterback in the NFL that I hate because he's so fucking good. I'll respect him, but this nigga, and bro, you know what gets on my nerves? Small tangent. Why the fuck all the greatest quarterbacks? Well, no, I guess in my generation or my life, because before it was other spots, but it's always AFC. We had to deal with fucking Tom Brady for 21 years in the AFC, bro. 21. Now we're going to have to deal with Mahomes for at least another 10 to 15, probably longer. Because especially the way with all these new rules and the way they protect the quarterbacks, this shit is crazy. Why this nigga gotta be in the AFC? At least go to the NFC, because then the Steelers, we have a chance. And then we can verse you in the play, and we can verse you in the Super Bowl. But no, we'll probably never make it to another Super Bowl as long as fucking Pat Mahomes is there in the AFC, bro. Because let's be real. You got Josh Allen in the AFC, Lamar Jackson in the AFC, Joe Burrow in the AFC, Pat Mahomes, did I say Josh Allen? Tua. Bro, it's all heavy hitting quarterbacks in the AFC. And then you got us. These niggas is talking about going to get Ryan fucking Tannehill. This nigga got benched for a rookie this year. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I think he might have got hurt. But still, either way, Ryan Tannehill sucks. I won't say no, the nigga sucks. Tannehill sucks. He's not a good quarterback. Ryan Tannehill is a mid fucking quarterback. He is. Us going after Ryan Tannehill is 1,000% a lateral move, if not a step back. What the fuck? But yeah. And also, another thing I realized from the Super Bowl is Brock Purdy is a good quarterback, bro. He's a really good quarterback. Gotta put him up there now. Like I said in a previous episode, he's not elite because I think you need at least 3 years of playing at peak performance to be considered an elite quarterback. That's why it's really only it's Mahomes. Mahomes he's 1. And it's really high. It's not close. And then you got what's your face? Lamar. Lamar is the next elite quarterback. Because, bro, I'm not giving it to Joe Burrow because the nigga get hurt too much. Josh Allen, an elite, really, really good quarterback, almost elite. He has elite play, but he hasn't done anything really to put him in that elite conversation because when it comes, he always lose to fucking Pat Mahomes. I don't know. But yeah. Also in the game, Travis Kelce, he kind of yoked up Andy Reid a little bit. And my boy AJ Brown chimed in saying that if it was me, I would have been kicked out of the league. And I don't know if he would have been kicked out, but he definitely would have been fined pretty harshly. I think so. But yeah, watching the Travis Andy Reid, like the whole little fiasco, it really got blown out of proportion in my opinion. Like, yes, Travis did run up on Andy Reid and kind of like grab his arm a little bit, and he was intense and irate, but it's also the fucking Super Bowl. And context, y'all. They took Travis out for that play where the fumble happened. And the fumble happened because the tight end that they put in instead of Travis for like so Travis could get a breather or whatever, he missed a block, and the person that he missed his block caused the fumble to happen with Pacheco. So yes, Travis Kelce, he had a right to be upset. Did he go about it the wrong way? Yes. But it's football, bro, and it's the Super Bowl. We all know mistakes cause what they say, mistakes and turnovers cause double in the Super Bowl or triple, something like that. So it was just a passing thing. I don't really think it was that deep. But I do feel AJ Brown. If that was him, he probably would have been fined severely. But yeah. Also, the halftime show was dope. We got to see Ludacris, Lil Jon. Her was playing the guitar. Usher. Well, obviously it was Usher's thing, but yeah, we saw her, Ludacris, Lil Jon, Alicia Keys. Hey yo, Alicia Keys, bro. You look good, but let's be real here, lovely. That voice cracked very badly in that first fucking note, bro. And apparently now if you go try to watch it on YouTube, they edited the crack out. Nah, bitch, we seen that live. We seen that live. Your voice cracked like shit. Ooh, your voice cracked like crazy. But you recovered later in the song, so we'll give you a little pass. But we just gonna have to say, hey, we heard the cracking, all right? We heard the cracking. But yeah, Usher did a really good job. It's funny because me and Angela were talking. We were talking about whether or not if he was going to take his shirt off on the performance, and I'm like, nah, he's not going to take his shirt off. Like, it's the Super Bowl. Like, it's halftime at the Super Bowl. I don't think this nigga's going to take his shirt off. Like, it's like read the room, right place, right time type shit. And I was wrong. The nigga took his shirt off. I'm like, bro, why you got your shirt off? I don't know, but it was still a really good performance. Also, I have to say, those fucking blue sequence abs he put on, like after the outfit change, that shit was crazy. I'm sorry. The nigga had sequence blue and black abs, bro. That shit was crazy. Nigga looked like a super crip. That shit was different, but also, the nigga put a relationship warning at the beginning of his performance and then was hugged up like crazy on Alicia Keys, aka another man's wife. Usher is diabolical, but for real. Like, Usher is diabolical. Usher needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped, bro. But Swiss Beats, he chimed in. He said he ain't worried about what everybody's saying. This is what Swiss Beats put on Instagram under. I think he posted a photo of Usher and Alicia Keys. But he said, y'all talking about the wrong damn thing. Y'all don't seen that amazing dress covering the entire stadium. Tonight's performance was nothing but amazing with two amazing giants. Congrats, Usher, and my love, Alicia Keys. That song is a classic. We don't do no negative vibes on this side. We make history. Go see Giants at Brooklyn Museum. It's open until July. Blessings. Hey, bro, stand on that shit. I fuck with that, Swiss. I probably would have had the same energy because it's like, yeah, bro. Alicia Keys is a performer, and that is a huge, massive hit. And the song is about like love stuff, you know? So it's like, all right, sell the song. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all do drag shit and blow shit out of proportion. Um Beyonce, she was at the Super Bowl and she had her own little Super Bowl commercial. She premiered that she dropped two country songs, one called Texas Hold'em and the other one called like 16 Carriages. Um they're not bad. I mean, I don't listen to country. I did go to listen to them. So, I mean, like country's not really my one of my favorite genres. So, yeah, but I could see the artistry there. But they also showed Beyonce drinking a fucking a metal bottle. It was like a metal bottle of Aquafina water. So I don't want to hear nobody talking shit about Aquafina anymore because Beyonce drinks Aquafina. And if Aquafina isn't like if Beyonce isn't too good for Aquafina, bitch, you not too good for Aquafina. I don't want to hear no more Aquafina slander. Beyonce was drinking it at the fucking Super Bowl. So yeah. But yeah, that was my little Super Bowl recap. Um there were some good commercials. My favorite commercial probably was which one was it? Oh damn, which one was it? I can't remember right now, but this it was weird. One of the commercials was like a lotion CeraVe commercial, and they had Michael Cera in there with a beard. That shit was Michael Cera don't look right with a beard. Oh, okay, I remember my favorite one. My favorite one was the bird watching, like the NFL was it Red Zone? I think it was a Red Zone commercial. They was doing the bird watching, and they had the players as the birds, you know, like the Seahawks, the Falcons, the Eagles, all the bird teams. So yeah, that was probably my favorite commercial. I think in one of the commercials they had Stone Cold and a mullet. Yeah, the commercials they used to be obviously a lot better because all of them were like good. It was like hard that you could pick one, but all in all, I think they were decent. They weren't bad. But nextly, I want to tell y'all about some more personal stories from my life. Um, here a quick small one, right? I gotta tell y'all about how I got traumatized out of sagging my pants, right? It's a quick one. So let's say seventh grade, right? I wanted to be hard. I wanted to be hood, right? So I used to sag like very hard. Yeah, like you would see like my almost my whole ass out. But we was wearing extra large clothes too, so it was like the shirts and shit were covered. So you really couldn't see it, but you could, but you couldn't, right? So I remember my mom used to tell me all the time, Jalil, pull your fucking pants up. If you don't pull your pants up, I'm gonna put you outside in your drawers, right? I'm like, all right, whatever, mom. Thinking she's completely lying to me. No, she was not completely fucking lying to me. I guess one day, one day she just got completely fed up. And as I'm getting dressed, like I guess she seen me, right? No, I'm trying to remember how the fuck. I remember the end result 1000% because it traumatized the fuck out of me. But I'm trying to remember how did we get there? Got it. Okay, so I guess she was harboring this shit, right? So I'm getting dressed in the bathroom, you know, just got out of the shower, dry it off, put my drawers on, and I guess she just decided to be petty that day, right? So she comes into the bathroom and she's just pushing me. She's just pushing me out the bathroom. She don't really say nothing. Just pushing me out the bathroom. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? What's wrong? What are you doing? Go down the steps. Move. Pushing me. Not like pushing me that I'll fall down the steps or whatever, but just like pushing me so I keep moving. Pushing me, right? We get to the door. We get like near the front door. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? She opens the front door, pushes me out. Now, this one was a hard push. She pushed me out the fucking front door. I'm in nothing but fucking burgundy boxers. I remembered it because I told you, this traumatized me, right? This shit traumatized the fuck out of me. But she pushes me out of the door. And then locks the fucking house up. So now I'm standing on the porch in just these brown boxers. They was not brown, these burgundy fucking plaid boxers, just standing in the fuck on my porch. Fucking, I see girls walking around and shit. I start banging on the door. My dumbass, I'm bringing more attention to myself as I'm banging on the door, fucking yelling, telling my mom to open the door. All the girls just start to looking at me and then laughing. So I was only out there for about 2 to 3 minutes, right? But this shit felt like an hour, 2 to 3 hours, for real. Like, I'm banging on the door. Mom, please let me in. I'm sorry. I won't do it no more. I'm sorry. So she then finally lets me in because I guess she's seen the girls outside and they was laughing at me and shit. So she lets me in and then she starts laughing at me. She's like, I bet you won't sag your fucking pants no more, huh? So needless to say, I don't really sag like that anymore because I'm fucking traumatized, bro. And like, don't get me wrong, I still bust like a small sag just because I like how the pants look on my like shoes and shit when you bust a small sag, like where you kind of just see the waistband, like the waistband of your underwear. But yeah, I love you, Mom, but that was fucked up. You be watching. I know you remember that shit happened in La Cascada. Oh man, but nextly, I gotta tell y'all about my fucking dad, yo. I love that nigga. That nigga, he's fucking funny, yo. He is a dickhead. I'm gonna ask him about this probably later tonight too. But I remember being a kid, like if y'all remember, like from one of the very early episodes, I did a like, these are things your parents lied to you about. I had one that I had to take out because I felt like it was very specific to me. So I wanted to keep the shit like more general. But yo, when I was a kid, like right before I started having sex, right? My fucking dad told me that white girls have fucking tails, bro. My dad told me that white girls had tails. Like, yo, and I really fucking believe that. Like, he would say, like, right at the top of a white girl's butt crack, there would be like a little tail, and it would just be like the size of a thumb. It wouldn't be big, and it would just kind of lay in the butt crack. Yo, my dad was fucking wild, bro. Yo, and excuse me, I really believe that nigga, dog, to the point where, like, my first time having sex with a white girl, 1000% I checked. My second time with a white girl, because I got 3 white girls on my jacket, and well, Angela, she's my wife, so I guess she still counts, but she's the third one. But with the first 2, right, I definitely checked, bro. I had to check because I'm like, nah, he wouldn't just tell me this dumb shit out of nowhere. He would, and he did. But yeah, after the first 2, I was just like, fuck it, there ain't no tail there. I really fucking believe that shit, bro. I really fucking believe that white women had tails. Oh my god, bro. I told Angela that shit and she started cracking up laughing, bro. She was like, "What the fuck is wrong with your dad?" I'm like, "I don't know." I love that nigga though. He's so funny. And yo, Angela is the best because I jokingly brought up, I'm like, "Yo, can we continue that lie with our son?" And I was like, wait, no, it probably can't because his mom's gonna be white, right? She's like, nah, I'll just tell him that I got mine removed. Some of us get him removed and some of us don't. Yeah, I love that girl, yo. She really just be riding with the dumb shit that I be on. That's really my ride or die, bro. Oh my god, bro. That shit's really funny. My dad really told me white girls have tails. That should be the name of this episode, maybe. It might be, it might not. I don't know. But all right. Those are all my topics. So we're gonna get into some fan questions or fan question because I only got one today. You see, I didn't say this week. I caught myself. I'm learning, self-teaching. But yeah, so I only got one fan question today. And as I say every episode, whenever you see me post in pod time, what's on your mind / questions, a little question box or whatever, little type in box, suggestion box, say whatever you want to say to me. Talk to me. Tell me shut the fuck up. Tell me you like my song, you like track 3 on fucking the Blunt Music 2 EP. I don't know. Whatever you want to say. That's where you say it. You want to ask me about some shit. You want to tell me about some shit. You want to inform me. And you want me to inform the podcast about some shit. That's where you do it at. But with the one question that we have for today, we have from underscore furthest underscore ing. Oh, shit, my bad. It's underscore furthest and underscore thing on Instagram. All right. So, bro says underrated any genre album top 5. Okay, that's a good one. That is a good one. All right. So, my main genre is hip hop. Like I'm not going to lie. Like yeah. Hip hop, R&B, uh yeah. So it's like I like pop music. I like some rock music here and there, like some jazz. Like I like other genres for sure, but I don't really say I would listen to full albums of other genres. So I'm just going to give you my top 5 underrated of hip hop albums. All right. So number 1, let me write this stuff down too. Number 1 is fucking New Jock City from Young Jock, bro. Now listen, you're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Go back and listen to New Jock City, bro. Bro has some hits on there. Listen, it had It's Going Down on there. He had Dope Boy Magic on there. He had I Know You See It on there. He had that fucking which one was it? Oh fuck. He had the John Flip Flop on there. Did I say It's Going Down? Yeah, I did. He had that song Patron on there. Bro, that is a good fucking album. And people probably forget about it and don't talk about it because it's Young Jock. It's Young Jock, and you know, Young Jock did all the fucking weird shit, permed his hair and shit and all that other shit. But that New Jock City album was fucking fire, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That shit was fire. Another one would be Spaceships on the Blade by Larry June. Um, I don't know if Larry June is necessarily underrated. Well, no, I will say he's underrated because he needs to be way bigger than he is. Like Larry June is really that guy. I fuck with Larry June heavy. Another one, the Stoned Immaculate. The Stoned Immaculate by that is by Currency. That's a good ass project too, for real. Um, he had that John Capital on. He had some other shit, but that song Capital, bro. Fucking Capital by 2 Chainz and Currency. That was one of my favorite songs for a minute. Another one, top 5 underrated. Hmm. Damn, like basically like projects that didn't get enough love, in my opinion. Fuck. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm putting it in there. Young Thug and his fucking fuck. Should I do Fun or So Much More? No, or Fun. Which one was it? Punk. That Punk album from Young Thug, bro, I feel like that shit was underrated for sure. That shit definitely was underrated because it was more on like some softer sounds and like more on like some like acoustic shit. People just kind of just came and went. But that album has one of Thug's best songs on it, with fucking Contagious. So yeah. And then the number 5 one is Let's Start Here from Yachty. Bro, that album was amazing, and like because it wasn't rap from Yachty, niggas just dismissed that shit. But if you not just like if you don't listen to just rap or whatever, go listen to that. Let's Start Here from Yachty. Yeah, those are my top 5 underrated albums. So yeah, man, I'ma shut up though. Those were all my topics and my questions for today. The song of the day is Live It by me. He is Melody, of course, featuring my boy Cat Benson. Great song. You guys should go love that. Listen to it on Blunt Music 2 EP. But yeah, make sure you like, share, comment, follow, subscribe, retweet, repost, tell a friend, call your girl up right now, call your friend, call your mama, be like, mama, go listen to Ima Shut Up. It's a good podcast. You're gonna like it. Do all of that stuff for this podcast so this podcast can grow. I want you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours, little bitch. I don't just talk it, I live it. I don't just got it, I get it. I don't just buy it, I flip it. And I don't just flip it, I ship it. Look, I don't just talk it, I live it. I don't just got it, I get it. I don't just buy it, I flip it. And I don't just flip it, I ship it. I came from the mud, but I took me a shower. Smell like Dior and some indica flower. Stripes on my shirt, match a stitch on my trousers. My girl bag a girl and we share a sheet hours. Say to myself, cause the love be so fake. Keep my eyes open for snakes and the jigs. Prominent student, learn from my mistakes. And I'm always on go, I'm allergic to breaks. That boy the real deal, for real, you niggas for play. I used to wait for paychecks, now everyday payday. I'm smoking on dynamite, I got it from JJ. Big risk for a big reward, I don't take the safe way. Look, Mellow, he do what he gotta do, even if it's not all by the rules. I'm with all the smoke like I gotta do. Try me, you ending in bombing fluid. I'm smoking pollution, my heart is polluted. Blowing shit up like I'm Vladimir Putin. The puss I go dumb, the dick making her stupid. My girl bought a friend and the friend was included. I do this for me, so you can save all the praise and applause. She thinking of me. That's why your chick keep my name in her jaws. Oh Lord, and it's all on me. I don't want other people involved, cause it falls on me. If I fail, then I know that's my fault, on God. I don't just talk it, I live it. I don't just got it, I get it. I don't just buy it, I flip it. And I don't just flip it, I ship it. Look, I don't just talk it, I live it. I don't just got it, I get it. I I don't just buy it, I flip it. And I don't just flip it, I ship it. I came from the mud, but I took me a shower. Smell like Dior and some indica flower. Stripes on my shirt, match a stitch on my trousers. My girl bag a girl and we share her, she ours. Say to myself, cause the love be so fake. Keep my eyes open for snakes and the jakes. Prominent student, learn from my mistakes. And I'm always on go, I'm allergic to breaks.
Beefing with Cupid, that little nigga stupid. I only got love in my heart for my music, the money and progress. I'm never confusing. They said I can do it and then it got done. Ain't got no time for no feelings when niggas is dying and killing and robbing and stealing to make a living. Just to heal 'em, I gotta get right between 0 and 2. I'm the one closest to God, the demeanor. Look in my eyes, you can see her. Young and that put in this work, got this shit out the dirt, but you won't catch a scuff on these sneakers. Lyrical reaper, mellow done got him a feature. We drop it and fuck up your speakers. Got this shit buzzing like beepers. Them niggas just talking because they all know that it's cheaper. I'm not from Queens, but them niggas ain't gassing you. Short they little water and them cap got the ether. Y'all boys ain't putting no time, so like how in your mind could you feel you can actually see us? Damn. Baby girl, what's them ditches? I live in LA, come visit. I can really give a fuck about your man though. You can tell that nigga mind his business, bitch.
I don't just talk it, I live it. I don't just got it, I get it. I don't just buy it, I flip it. And I don't just flip it, I ship it. Look, I don't just talk it, I live it. I don't just got it, I get it. I don't just buy it, I flip it. And I don't just flip it, I ship it. I came from the mud, but I took me a shower. Smell like Dior and some indica flower. Stripes on my shirt, match a stitch on my trousers. My girl bag a girl and we share her, she ours. Say to myself, cause the love be so fake. Keep my eyes open for snakes and the jakes. Prominent student, learn from my mistakes. And I'm always on go, I'm allergic to breaks.